I'm sorry. Okay, just one more.
Spaghetti-o jello ring from the...
Okay, spaghetti-o. I'm from Germany, so we don't have spaghettios over here. But I did have a subathon where one of the sub goals was to try spaghettios for the first time. And I was genuinely shocked at how bad they were. I'm an enjoyer of tomato soup, so, I know what a good tomato soup is supposed to be like. I'm not sure, maybe spaghettio is just not supposed to be that specifically, but, I was expecting a little more, let's say like that. However, I will say I understand that for a lot of people, SpaghettiOs is a nostalgia thing more so than a delicacy. So, if it tastes like childhood for you, it's probably amazing, It just wasn't my thing. Maybe it was just because my taste buds are used to like different flavors as well, But yeah, I just can't imagine this being good.
60s. Now, I've been unable to confirm whether or not this recipe actually existed in the 60s. Not that I particularly want to, but seemingly everybody and their dog has sent me this. Into a saucepan goes a quarter cup of tomato soup, quarter cup of water. Now 2 packs of gelatin. Wonder what demon we'll summon today. Fire! Now that this is completely smooth, we remove from heat and add 2 cans of SpaghettiOs. Is life insurance expensive? Into a bunt.
Ooh.
Good night.
Ooh.
Did I mention there were sausages? Because there are sausages. I don't want to do it.
Looks awful. Looks really bad.
That is unnatural. It's like a morgue. I need a hug. Tomato aspic from 1939.
Aspic?
Yes, this is arguably the most infamous dish of the 20th century. At one point, it was on every menu from coast to coast.
Aspic is the one with the gelatin where it's like inside of a jelly, right?
We start with 3 cups of stewed tomatoes, then an onion. What is the size of this onion? This thing's heavier than my self-doubt. 1 celery stalk. Slicey slice. And now for the most pointless herb, the bay leaf. I think of these like small men. You'd have a hard time telling whether it's in or not. A pinch of salt and sugar, plus a single clove. So what are you doing tonight? Into a pot. Fire! Cooking for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we soak 2 tablespoons of gelatin in a half cup of water. Now we strain this to remove any trace of resin from the dish. And the gelatin. I don't like the look of this at all. To the fridge. What do you think we garnish this with? Did you guess mayo? Stop jiggling.
I'm sorry. Okay, just one more. Okay, I think I'm over it. We can continue.
And some paprika. This is just a commendably daft idea. Tastes like somebody killed Italy. It's like geriatric ketchup. Tuna salad jello. You bet. What are you doing with that tuna, Dylan? Oh, making jello. 1969 Lubbock, Texas Community Cookbook. Cup of water. Salt. Fire. Half a red onion. This was written by Mitchell White. Of course that's his name. This recipe is making me cry, not the onions. Gelatin, vinegar. Already smells like death. In you go. Really, Mitchell? I want to know who hurt this man. Celery. Make sure to chop it up all fine and disgusting. 5 ounces of albacore tuna. Are we sure this recipe wasn't written by a cat? Was Mitchell a cat? Now we wait.
What the? I'm sorry. Just like knowing all the ingredients, but the ingredients themselves are fine. But it being like in a jello, and it feels like a weird combination to combine those specific ingredients with each other. You know what I mean? And it doesn't look good either.
Oh, how did we get to this? I do this for you. Oh. Mitchell! That's not food. This is a war crime. A vinegar pie from the Great
Ew.
Take on home baking. Sir, your phone number is 4 digits. Pastry. This is my son. Get a little bit dusty. You're gonna want a deep 9-inch. Don't we all? Blind bake at 350. Eggy. No, officer, there's no shell in here. Sugar. Add your Pauladine extract. So far, so good. Vinegar. I take it back. Wakey, wakey, time for school. A dash of sorghum. Well, I don't have sorghum because I don't have a life expectancy of 12. Woo. That's the power of pine salt, baby. For thine is the kingdom. Bake to your liking. Sweetie, none of this is my liking. Don't come back. It came back. Nah.
Is it sour?
This is what I'd imagine a toilet brush to taste like.
Damn. Well, for me, I don't like this if it's too sour, so I probably would hate it. If it tastes like actual vinegar, I would probably hate it.
An emergency war cake. No eggs, no milk, no butter, no joy.
Well, it is a war cake. Like, you can't really blame them for not having those ingredients if there's war, you know? They gotta make the best out of their situation.
There's no sugar either. Is this the cake? 2 teacups of raisins. How am I supposed to know how big your teacups are? Ira, 1 teacup of dates. Why do dead people like dates so much? Bam! Fire! 1.5 of molasses. Pretty sure this is how diesel is made. Cinnamon! Ira needs cloves. Easy does it. Wouldn't want to ruin a disaster. Here goes nothing. What in good God is this? Ira, honey, I'm going to war. Over what? Your cooking. Come on! This is the only cake that looks burnt before you bake it. Oh dear. Tastes like a boot. Like a size 10 boot. A Watergate salad from 1976. One of the many questionable substances people experimented with in the 70s. Pistachio pudding. In you go. Crushed pineapple. Hello, you have any green, sir? Cup of fluffy boys. Smells like a Palm Springs retirement home. Time to beat it. Cooperate. Perfect. Good night. Optional walnuts. Walnuts are never optional. Oh my. Nixon wished it was this easy.
Okay, this one doesn't look too bad. I don't know. Maybe the pistachio jello is weird, but marshmallows, like all the other stuff was okay-ish. I don't know why, but I'm super fascinated by these old weird salad recipes where they put like fruits and jello and marshmallows and more fruits and whipped cream. I'm so fascinated by them. I need to try one of those. I just need to know what they were like.
Easy. Cheers. Ooh, yep. Nixon would have loved this. It's not bad. It's just a cup of diabetes. I can feel my teeth rotting. A water pie from the Great Depression. Can you bake a pie with 4 ingredients? Yes! I could also eat my mattress. Fire your oven. I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. Pastry! It's been 13 months. What if I told you I hate pie? Oh boy, fit! Fork it. I'm not that desperate. Blind bake the pastry. That's rude. Are you still here? Damn it. Add 3 gills of water. This written for a fish. Is this a joke? Sugar. Flour. I think this qualifies as a pre-existing condition. Unconstitutional. Top with butter. We're not even at a red light. This is not legal. All right, it finished a bit early, like my ex. It's a breast implant. Yo, man.
It looked flat as hell too. I don't know.
Very bad. Tastes like lint. Soggy lint.
Ooh.
Amish lard cakes from 1895. Lard, 100% solid pig fat, a disturbing concept, and we're going to fry a dessert in it. Start with 1.5 cups of sour milk. They mean buttermilk. Full cup of heavy cream. Oh my. 2 eggs. Oh, this is thick. 1.5 teaspoons of floof soda. Pinch of salt. Add flour until we get a pie dough consistency. I don't know what type of pie dough you're dealing with. Disturbingly dense. And now we heat 2 pounds of lard for...
I mean, wouldn't that be just like similar to oil? I feel like it would be okay.
Frying. Pounds! Just get out of the box, please. Ah! There you go, big boy. Wait, you didn't tell me what shape they are. When in doubt, triangles. I'm not ready. Just flip. Cooperate. You are... Oh my God. Hello, lard triangle. You were swimming in animal fat. How does it feel? Then we roll them in sugar. Ooh.
I assume maybe the flavor would fit if you try to deep fry something meaty in it, or if you try to use it for cooking meat. But then when you cook it for a pastry, maybe it wouldn't fit that well.
That in my stomach like a bowling ball. The dominant flavor is saturated fat. No spices, just cream and... I have a sudden urge to hibernate. A baked bean pizza from 1954. What? Now I'm scared of lots of things, including the IRS, clowns, and English majors. But I'm most afraid of beans where they don't belong. Oh dear. The sauce begins with a can of tomato paste. Plus 8 ounces of spaghetti sauce.
I just feel like baked beans don't have a crazy flavor. Usually you put stuff on a pizza because it has good flavor, but beans kind of taste like not a whole lot. So I just can't imagine it being that good on a pizza.
Really starting out on the wrong foot, more like the wrong limb. Add oregano for an authentic taste. I feel like I'm in Italy. For the crust, we squash together refrigerator biscuits.
Interesting.
Sorry, what were you saying about authentic? Oh, it's the sauce. A bit of Parmesan. Now 20 ounces of baked beans. What part of Italy are you from? Kentucky? In the center, some fresh mozzarella. How to get an entire country to hate you. Step 1, this. $4.25 for 10, then $3.25 for 20. No. We can serve this with anchovies or sardines.
I'm sorry, this looks literally like diarrhea pizza. This is diarrhea pizza.
How about a swift death? Oh, what? What is wrong with you? You are sick. It's just vile. A bologna cake from 1966. What's more American than bologna and cake? Eating it. Pack of cream cheese. A tablespoon of onion powder. Plus 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Boy, honey, this sure does smell like a cake, huh? Luis, I'm taking the kids. Are you ready for bologna? Good, because there's a pound of it. She says you'll find the rest of the recipe quite intuitive. No, I don't. Certainly not. Your friends are gonna love the circle of indistinct mammal. Normally, I'm quite comfortable handling meat, but this is physically disturbing me. The last one. To finish, we decorate.
This is a little bit like a crepe cake, the French pancakes. Those are really good because they're not sausage.
With spray cheese. This is giving me emotions previously unknown to man.
Ew, cheese? Ooh, what the hell? This is weird.
Are you supposed to eat this on crackers or on drugs? It's uncomfy and it's bad.
Hi guys, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Broiled humdingers from 1967.
What?
Don't ask. This is a spam recipe, one of mid-century America's favorite things, right up there next to big cars and being prejudiced. First up, we put our can of spam in a blender. It's gonna be one of those days, huh?
Ooh.
If this red flag was any bigger, it would be a blanket.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this one. I don't like meat in a blender. I don't like it.
To the ground spam, we add a teaspoon of mustard plus 2 tablespoons of ketchup, which is spelled catsup. Why? Quarter cup of moo juice and a half cup of oats. I just don't understand. Are there worse things than this? Doubt it. You know, jokes aside, I'm quite disturbed by this. The next step is to strain our can of halved peaches. Of course it is. The epitome of logic. I think I'm becoming jaded. Peaches onto a baking sheet. Form some patties. Squish. Broil these on the top rack for 10 minutes. Maybe they'll disappear. Well, some didn't make it, which is unfortunate because it means some did.
That's so bad. The peaches, putting it. I hate it so much.
Well, that was utterly horrendous. Thank you. Cheese cookies from 81. Call
Interesting.
Me crazy, but I believe that cookies should be sweet, a dessert, a treat. This isn't that. No, our friends from the 80s have come up with a savory appetizer cookie. So, we start by melting 2 sticks of oleo. This stuff also goes by the name of margarine, or wrong. Then a half pound of sharp cheddar. Mr. Cheese, I'm so sorry. Sloppy. A teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Worcestershire. A tablespoon of Tabasco. And 2 cups... plus 2 cups... I can't say it. Rice Krispies. I have never seen anything like this. Finally, a pinch of salt and 2 cups of flour. Bake at 350 until golden brown.
Look, the part where it was just the cheese ingredients looked okay-ish, but I don't know. Why make them into cookies? It's weird.
Oh, no. That's not right. Spicy and cakey and crunchy. Just eat cheese. Pipped beef from World War II. Also known as shit on a shingle. Butter. Milk. Fire. Now we have dried beef. I didn't know beef came in a jar. Chop up your dehydrated cow. Pamper bath. Flour. Pepper. Boys, it's time to toast. I can see where the name comes from.
Huh. Interesting. A lot less bad than I thought it would look like.
No. Yes, not good. It tastes like it's insulting me. A Civil War cake. Of course it uses lard. Why not? Honey, call the police. 2 cups of raisins. It's always the raisins. Add 1 egg of lard. What are you feeding your chickens? You happy? Sister. Fire! A cup of coffee. No. 1 cup of coffee. This is a misdemeanor.
What the hell?
I think I've summoned something. Brown sugar, eggy, lard. What do you want me to do with this? Call the CDC. This is the South's revenge. Flour, apples, add nuts.
Apples.
How much? I need nut instructions. Woo! Smells deceased. Seems to have collapsed, like the South.
Doesn't look that bad though. I feel like I would have expected it to look a lot worse. So what's in there?
Damp, wet, clam biscuit.
What was... I already forgot what was in there. I feel like this one wasn't that offensive. A little bit weird. Coffee and some other stuff. That's all I remember. Bunch of lard. Probably wouldn't make it, but it doesn't look as offensive as a lot of the other stuff.
Biscuits from 1974. Now I love biscuits and I love clams, but do they belong together? Well, as my parents tried explaining to a 12-year-old me when they divorced, probably not. We begin with 2 cups of flour, 3 teaspoons of floof powder, then 2 tablespoons of shortening. Vegetable shortenings are great for when you want something like butter, but worse. Please get off the spoon. Please, sir. Mix with hands. In goes a ½ cup of moo juice, then a can of minced clams. Little strange, fam, but you do you. Yep, those are clams. Oh, it wants the juice, too.
So I've never tried clams. So while it does look a little bit weird, I can't really say if I would enjoy it or not. Most likely not. Like, this is the bad recipe video. They're probably all gonna be bad, but you know.
Drop these into a muffin pan. So are they biscuits or are they muffins? What are you? That's what I used to ask my sexuality in high school. Hello? Butter. I see. I'm getting a top note of cat food, like someone got a biscuit in a fish tank. Yeah, those taste like low tide. That is to say, New Englanders would love it. A coal miner cake from 1936. Starting off on the right foot here with a ½ cup of lard. If I cut off my feet, do we still have to do this? This stuff is great, you know. You can run your tractor on it. Brown sugar. Drizzle of molasses. Is this the coal? 4 eggies. They did you dirty. We seem to have made a chamber pot. Flour. Cuckoo. ½ cup of strong coffee. Fire. Now we mix baking soda into sour cream. There are too many things
Interesting.
happening. Get in. Then we alternate flour, coffee, flour, coffee. You are banished. Has it unionized? Looks good, but looks can be deceiving. Oh. They're very dense and pungent. Suppose I wouldn't mind it if I was in a coal mine, but...
Yeah, probably not the worst thing. Especially with the coffee, you can keep working in that coal mine far longer. Let's go.
In a coal mine, I'm not. A cottage cheese jello salad from '68. That's not a typo, this is deliberate. Someone published this and got paid for it. Let's not make assumptions, though. We begin with a pint of cottage cheese, followed by a can of crushed pineapple. Well drained, of course.
Okay.
Like I hope. Next, we joyously sprinkle in an entire packet of lime jello. Can I start making assumptions now? Oh, come on. Ma'am, do you know what a salad is?
Look, this is the weird salads I was talking about. They're strange. I want to try.
Whatever you think, it's wrong. Lastly, we fold in a tub of Cool Whip. To the fridge. At least nothing hatched. Ma'am, no. It's just disrespectful. A crusty spam bake from 1965. You guys are gonna be the end of me. To start, we're gonna need some cornflakes. Promise, I'm not making this up. A little bag. Crumbs. Now we get our can of spam and we cry. Slice into 8 pieces using a knife. Thanks for that tip. I was in danger of using a spoon. To the cornflake crumbs, we add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and a dash of cloves. Because why not go full manic? Drain a can of pineapple slices and brush with butter. Just another day in America. Coat the spam slices in mustard. No, don't make
Mustard? That's weird.
20 minutes at 350.
This, unironically, looks like something they'd serve you at one of those high-end restaurants, though. Maybe they wouldn't, like, use these ingredients, but it looks similar. Not the worst one, in my opinion. Sweet and salty works well together, specifically with pineapple as well, so it could theoretically work.
That ain't it. The dump cake from '68. So post-World War II saw the invention of the cake mix, but for some Americans that was still too much work. And so the dump cake was invented. Let's take a dump. Directly into an oiled baking dish goes 20 ounces of pie filling. Goodbye, cherries. Then we just dump cake mix on top.
Easy.
Sacrilegious, preposterous, daft. Melt a cup of butter. Then you just dump that on too. Then you get to bake your...
That's genius. That's how every cake should be. What do you mean?
Dump. Golly gee. $3.75 for 50 minutes. This is for people who hate baking, and I don't like those people. We have a done dump. It's fresh. Fresh dump. It's an unenthusiastic cobbler. I mean, yeah, it's all right, but it's all wrong. If you're going to bake, bake. A cake should be an occasion, not a disfigured dump on a plate. Econo meatloaf from the Great Depression. Yes, this is a depression meatloaf, which happens to be what I call myself when I'm wrapped in blankets at 2 a.m. watching Netflix covered in Pop-Tart crumbs. But anyway, we start with 6 slices of bread, preferably like my dating life. Stale. Remove the crusts. If you're over the age of 6 and you still do this, good for you. Don't let anyone tell you how to eat. Move to a bowl. Save the crusts. Add a cup of oats and a can of evaporated milk. The meat remains unseen. Perhaps it's waiting for marriage. Pepper. 2 teaspoons of salt and a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. I'm not sure if anyone told you, but beef is a cow. You know, the mooing? Time for just a pound of ground beef. Mix thoroughly. This is more grain than meat. Get in. Then we add ketchup. Press in the bread crusts.
Dude, no, the beginning was fine until the meat came in. Like, this is an abomination. Are we watching Case Cooking? What the hell?
Union Pacific meatloaf. Finally, more ketchup. Bake this in a moderate oven for an hour.
Nah, dude, nah. Nah, this is awful.
That is unpleasant. It tastes like it's saving me money. Hard times. Frog eye salad from 1968. Start by boiling a pot of water. Fire! Cook a box of acini de pepe to al dente.
Okay.
You know, the other word for al dente is correct. To a new saucepan, we have a cup of sugar, dash of flour, 2 eggies, then the juice from all of this canned pineapple. You see this? This is concern. Cook this, drain the pasta. Time to go. Oh. We've chilled both of these down, and now we start combining pineapple.
What?
The author calls this her comfort food. I call it a mistake. Pound of mandarin oranges, a tub of Cool Whip, a cup of...
Okay, weird salad again, but why the noodles? That's the weird part to me. Why the pasta?
Cup of marshmallows. Add salt if it needs it. It doesn't need salt, it needs help.
Okay, look, weird salad. Kind of like it. I want to try. Well, maybe not the specific one, but those weird old school salads. I don't know.
The fridge. I just don't understand. Yeah, so it's not good. Frozen orange juice pie from '53. Now, I've seldom heard of orange-flavored pies, likely because it's a bad idea, but Betty Crocker doesn't think so. Pastry! Hello! You were misshapen. Stop it! Then we form this to a pie dish. An 8-inch is preferable. It sure is, Betty. 8 minutes at 475. Now we dilute our frozen orange juice concentrate with just 1 can of water. What are you looking at?
Ooh,
into a
that looks
saucepan,
gross.
a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup cornstarch. Done. 1/2 cup of OJ. Slowly whisking in until boiling. Fire! The yolks of 2 eggs. Temper the eggs. Get back in. After a minute, remove from heat and add 2 tablespoons of butter. Meringue? What are you doing, Betty? The 2 egg whites. 1/4 cup of sugar. Stiff. Get in. So the pie's not frozen, is it, Betty? No, it was just the orange juice. 400 for 10 minutes. Looks a bit...
I don't know. I like orange. I feel like I would maybe enjoy it.
Sad. Wow. It's an orange meringue pie with really bad oranges. No. Hardtack from the Civil War. Yes, whether it's expeditions, famines, wars, or student debt, this is what we bake in times of crisis. We start with 2 cups of flour, 1/2 cup of water. I bet you thought there was more. Nope, it's not. That's right, this is the most basic recipe in the history of history. Talk about stretching a dollar. This is some spandex level stretch. Oh, you're gluten-free? Sorry, all we have is gluten. We cut into sad little squares. Time to poke some holes. You know, these kind of look like graham crackers. If graham crackers were made out of drywall. We then bake these boys at 250 for upwards of 4 hours to remove most of the moisture. And that's how these will last longer than even the most talented of men. These are roof tiles. Well, this is the first. Y'all really said Ford tough.
Jeez.
Just aggressive. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It's bread. Danger bread, but bread. Now, of course, you shouldn't eat them dry, but the taste is the same.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of what I expected from hardtack. I think it's just a crisis meal for sure. I think it still turned out to be a good recipe in the end because it did exactly what it promised it would. And, you know, we all know what it tastes like, so I think what I learned from these videos is just that I really want to try one of those 80s, 70s, 80s weird salads with all the whipped cream and the fruit and the jello. I really want to try one of them. I'm probably gonna hate it, but I'm so curious about the flavor. I gotta make like a cooking video or something for sure. Thank you guys for watching.